New season is upon us. It is 2024. VW Pro are in the lanes. Jacob fresh from the dyno. Nino unfortunately not ready, so the backup car is ready. Sam Chisholm Brown is back with the R32 Turbo Mark II. We've got the 8-second twin turbo V8 Passat. The Caddy's back after a year off. Much bigger turbo on there, 9-second car, new rear axle in James Gould's car. He's looking to go quicker. Carl Goltiv, brand new build, 1641 turbo. James Gould in the trusty Mark II, of course. And then we got Patricia. Hazel Carter making her debut in VW Pro. VW Sportsman could be coming up after these guys as well. It's a beautiful day here at Santipod Raceway to kick off the 2024 season. 11 cars in the lanes. One of them, and you can tell by my voice, is missing. That is my car. We just didn't make scrutineering in time. We'll be down for Q2. Now, of course, a lot of these cars are completely untested for the season. Some of the guys have been down. James Gould was here on a private test day the other week, testing with the Altered. He went down into the 9s on a new PB. Of course, Sam Chisholm Brown, he arrived. He was doing a bit of testing, just driving around the pits. He's changed the GCU to an original mechatronics that you would get on the DSG. That's now talking to the fuel tech, so hopefully that's going to work. But here we go, Q1 coming up.
Dear me. Okay, VW Pro.
Another one of these classes that's quite exciting because the number of different combinations is quite broad, considering it's a one manufacturer class. Ish. Well, you know, obviously the Volkswagen Group is allowed in. So if you've got a Bugatti Veyron, come race.
Good point. Yeah. There may be lots of stuff that's quicker than you, but
yeah.
Actually, every chance there is. Really.
So Hazel Carter, 12.99 is the dial-in. James Hodson, 10.85 with the Golf. He goes over the line to a 10.79 breakout. Hazel goes with a 15.37. James Gould from Team Militia with a VR6 powered Altered. So of course it's not just VW cars, VW powered machines are allowed as well. So this is a VW powered Altered.
Good way to, I mean, if you look at the, that must be seriously light, that car. And it's a great way to go fast and have fun.
Going against Carl Goldsmith. Is this a new car for him then? Ooh, bits flying out the back of Carl's car. Not too sure what that was. Looks a bit light, so it looks fine. Yeah,
he just blew away, didn't it? James with 9.25 goes 9.52. Right numbers, wrong way round. Still good number though. 138 miles an hour. Carl with a 14.38.
I'm liking the sign.
Sportsman ET into the lanes, please. Could we have a Sportsman ET, please?
I'm loving the sign on top of the Audi. Send it. 9.85 the dial-in for the Bad Habit machine.
I don't think anyone in drag racing has got a good habit. Well, they have drag racing, but you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Taking on the Volkswagen Caddy in the Kestrel beer lane. Can't quite see the dial-in, but it says 11 point something. That, of course, is Phil Blogg. Oh, there you go then. It's 11.00.
And Chris Waterhouse looking for 9.85.
Now that looks a lot like a front-wheel drive launch. I know it's a four-wheel drive car. Oh, lots of smoke coming out of the car at the 8th mile. He's still got the power on. Goes 981, 150, and a 1242 for Phil Blogg.
Hopefully that's just a little bit of overrun or something like that, and it's not that bad, but they look rather chuffed with that one.
Standard Golf R as well, so they're rapid from stock. Of course, it's most likely had a remap and what else?
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
I say remap at very least.
Lovely launch from Rob Carter, 132, 60 foot. You can see the suspension working beautifully, separating the rear end, putting traction on the floor. 824 at 170 mile an hour. Brilliant opening run of the season? No.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, was he here? Was he not here at Eastern National?
He wasn't. Well, not that I saw, actually.
No, I didn't see him.
1407 at 106 for Abby.
A little bit off the pace there for Abby. I'm not too sure what was happening. She took a long time to come off the line. I wonder if she didn't get the launch control set up. So, Sam Chisholm Brown. I really hope I'm saying his name correctly.
And Jacob Bailey with the Jetta.
As he's only on wastegate pressure. I love the name of Sam's car. It's called the Unauthorized Purchase. And Sam's car running what looks like a Pro Mod style ball horn out the side. 164, 60 foot from Jacob Bailey's car. Sound like gear selector issues though at the 8th mile. He's going to go through. It's not going to be a 10, but it is a 12 at 105. Nice checkout pass. And Sam just gently rolling down the track to what will surely not be a 12.99. Still gets a time though, 25.4. And he's actually still in the number 8 spot because, as Darryl was saying earlier, you run that far under your index, or slower than your dial in, sorry. It's better than going 100th too quick. 11.99 dial in for Jake Fronda. No gasser, which is what I was sure he was entered with. But you hear the two-step and the wheel spin. That's a rapid dial-in. 11.99 from a Golf R. In what he calls Neon or 2. Oh, and he goes 11.95 breakout. Very, very, very quick run, though, as we move into VW Sportsman. Now, before we get on with VW Sportsman, I want to give a massive shout-out to someone who should have been racing this weekend, but unfortunately isn't. That is, of course, Jack Gooding. I know you're watching from somewhere. Stay strong, mate. Those who know what's going on, obviously, they need to know. I'm not going to say anything over here, but thoughts are with you. And as soon as you come back to the track and as soon as you're feeling well enough to, absolutely come back. We all wish you could have been here this weekend. Bruce Harvey then, and Nigel Gregg. So the difference between this class and the one you've just seen, this is the entry-level class for the VWs. So again, Voldy Audi Group, hence why you've got an Audi in the Slick Tricks lane. He dials 14.99. And a 19.11 from the Golf. 1.8 litre Golf for Bruce. There's a 3 litre Audi. Nice. So again, another dining class. Runs on the Sportsman trees you see there. Lights count down. Got to aim for the numbers on the scoreboards without going too quick. 14.99 the dial-in for the Audi. Let's see what he can do. Goes 15.24 and a 18.73. Huge breakout for the Golf. Here comes a car with a name that I love saying, the Takacat 2. That is, of course, John Gallant in the Audi TT. And Paul Robinson with the number 1 on the card, champion from last year. He dials 14.71. So if you're ever wondering how quick some of these cars are this weekend, just have a look at these, because these cars mostly are standard road cars. Obviously they're race cars now. Oh, tiny breakout from Paul Robinson. Breaks out by the tiniest dial 1471, ran a 1470. But yeah, so these cars are mostly standard, and there's some cars running 7-8 seconds quicker. Next up, Jerry Sadler with the Blue Action Beetle, and Polly Judge with Halfway to Hell, the TT. 1461 dial-in for the yellow car. Anyone on the back who plays yellow car, you can punch each other now. Jerry looking for a 1571, so he's going to get to the finish line first. And goes over the line at a 1545 breakout and a 1621 breakout in the other lane. In fact, I'm going to play my game. Right. Everyone who can hear me right now, what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to pull your phones out and go to the stopwatch. Pick a car, and you've got to try and hit their dial-in. So we've got Steve Metcalf with a 15.60 and Karen Waterhouse with a 14.60. Second between them, nice and easy. And in fact, they launched a bit quickly for me to get my timer out. So I'm going to do it in the next pair. Apologies. Cracking burnout from the Lupo there. Let's go to the line. Breakout and... not a breakout. 1554 and 1583. So this pair, 13.70, 13.10. Pretty much on the limit of what you can run in VW Sportsman. I'm going to get my stopwatch out. I'm going to try and hit a 13.10. So, Nigel, I'm with you. That's, of course, Golfing McGolfface in the Slick Tricks lane. Danny Bean in the other lane. Right, start the timer. He's off and running. With the Lupo chasing him down. See, I've got the advantage of I can watch him and try and judge when to stop the timer. Now. Oh, broke out. Oh, so did he. 13.08 and a 14.34. Oh, the timer's reset, so I can't see where they've gone in. Danny goes to number 3 spot with that in the Lupo. Right, let's try it again. We've got Laurie Anslow with the Seat and Reese Finney with the Lupo. Let's go with 15.67. That is the time to hit. Not too sure what just came off of Reese's car, but looks like a little bit of rubber. So going over the line, going to stop the timer about now. I ran a 15.71. He goes 16.22 and a 14.09 breakout in the other lane. We've got a couple of Beatles. Jordan Clark in the Thunderbug and Lorraine Large in Flossie. Of course, she is the nurse. A very emotional pass for Jordan in the Thunderbug. Of course, that was Lawrence's car. So Lorraine going 15.40 on the dyno board. She runs 16.0 and an 18.3 for Jordan. I'll say some of these cars are pretty much standard. Well, look at this. Jason Anslow. He should have been racing his VW Beetle, but he's out in his Skoda. He dials a 16.00 against Olivia Carter in the Passat. She dials 16.80. Now, can the Skoda beat the Passat? Well, he's ahead now. I think he may stay there as well. I'll tell you what, if he's guessed this straight away, that'd be well impressive.
Jason's not too shabby, I'm sure he would. Wow, almost a second off, 16.99.